What's up, all you kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a hot day today, and it's just going to get hotter. Oh my god. So we're here on my never-ending quest to make 13 junk journals. And so right now we're working on 13 junk journal inside covers. I've already got all the covers done, wrapped in fabric, pretty much ready to go. I just need to make the inside covers so that we can start working on the signatures. When we get the signatures, we can sew them into these covers here. So that is what we are on today. So I have a bunch of stuff to iron. I'm going to come back live tonight again and work on this for another hour because it's going to take me quite a while to do everything, you guys. So this is a nice size of parchment paper. Nice big size because some of them are bigger than this. And then I have my heat and bond, which is iron-on adhesive. And you'll notice that one side is shiny and it also has a bit of a texture. The other side is matte and has no texture. So the shiny side with texture is going to be facing the wrong side of the fabric. And that is going to make the back side of this fabric, basically, it's going to make this into a big old sticker. Well, kind of. Let me turn on my iron. Hey, Patricia, what's up, girl? I'm going to put it to the hottest setting, and give me 1 second. I have to blow my nose. It's terrible. Just terrible. Also, they're doing some sort of like crazy They're like fixing asphalt or something. So there might be noises. I wanted to go live at 1, but they were like shaking the whole house because I guess they were like shaving off concrete or shaving off asphalt to add more. So it was like making the whole house shake, and it was like beeping, and I was like, oh god. It was a bit much for me to go live at that time. So as soon as they stopped here behind me, they're right behind me. So now that they're done with the area right behind me, you might still hear some noises in the background, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So now let's iron on the adhesive. You don't want to move the iron around. You want to leave the iron on for about excuse me. You want to leave the iron on for about 30 seconds and then move it. You don't want to leave it on one spot for too long because it will singe your fabric. It won't burn it, but it will give it a yellow tint if you leave it on there too long. And again, I am using Heat and Bond Light, which means I can sew on it. But you could also use Heat and Bond Ultra Hold if you're not going to sew on it. Those are my recommendations right there. I swear I don't sneeze till I come on live. I swear. It's not funny. Sorry, I don't mean to be gone half the live. So sorry, so sorry. Again, pick it up and move it. Pick it up and move it. You do not want to move it around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to try ironing on the back of it. So I make sure that it all gets melted. It is also a good idea to iron on back. Gotta triple check, you guys. Oh my god. These allergies. I really have to do the neti pot treatment. See, it turned out a little bit yellow right here because I guess I left it on for too long. Put that off to the side. Then we got 12 more to only 12 more. I'll try and iron on the back of this so it makes it maybe even faster. Faster on the process. Beverly, hi Beverly, how are ya? I hope everybody is doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just drowning in allergies. It's terrible. Like my eyes are getting watery right now. It's just, I need to get these vents cleaned. The house is from like the 70s, and who knows if the vents have ever been cleaned. Something needs to be done because this is crazy. Okay. So this process is a lot faster because I don't have to worry about all those nooks and crannies, like with the quilt fabric. It's just one solid piece of fabric, so this goes by a lot faster. Excuse me. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go live tomorrow. On a Saturday, which I normally never do. Amy Ventures in New York. Hello. How are ya? This is too easy because it's just a single sheet of fabric. I am used to like having to suffer with the quilt material. And this is like way too easy for me to be like, yes. I feel like something is going to be wrong, but nope. That's how it's supposed to be. And again, you can maybe let this piece cool down a little bit because I can feel the glue right here. See that? That's the glue that's left over from the heat and bond where it doesn't bond to the fabric. And you want to take that off, of course. You don't want that to get on your iron. But like, again, you can feel where the glue is and you just swipe it off. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Hello, Daisy. I'm back. I should have missed you. I've been sick for 4 months. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. No wonder I didn't see your name. I'm glad to see your name. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's a long time to not feel good. It's a very long time to not feel good. Okay. It just like really melts it really fast because I have it on the highest setting. I could have it on cotton, but the high heat makes it quick. Quick process here. I can see the matrix on the fabric, so I know that it's actually gluing, which is awesome. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Okay. So, doing okay, good to catch it live. Yes. I'm glad y'all are here too. Okay. I just want to check and make sure this is all good. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just surprised how fast it is because like I said, the other ones were not as easy. The outside covers were not as easy as this. Just gotta melts everything. And I have a piece of parchment paper on top of my ironing board to keep the glue from being on my ironing board. Instead, it's on the parchment paper. So that has worked out pretty well too. This is the easy part. Then we got to glue it onto onto the packing paper. Okay. This one is done. It's hot. That's why I'm trying to avoid touching it. Susie, are you taking Benadryl? No, I don't take Benadryl. They really don't do anything for me. I have to do the neti pot. I have to actually like stick with it. I'm so terrible with sticking with medicine and things like that. But I'm gonna have to do it. When I do even just one neti pot treatment, I'm like good for like a week. At least it's basically when I do a neti treatment, it's like I took a week's worth of Benadryls. So it's just cheaper to go with the neti pot treatment. I just gotta do it. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. And I haven't even been this bad in a minute, but I stopped doing the neti pot treatment because I'm a lazy human being. So just gotta get back on it. I gotta buy another distilled water because you can only do it with distilled water apparently. Cause like if you use tap water, bacteria will get in your brain, something like that. Something little like that. I'm going to have to rewatch beginning. Did you stitch pieces together and then attach heat backing? That was for the front cover. This is the inside cover. Give me 1 second. I'll show you the covers that I did make. Maybe I should change the title of this to inside covers now. Okay, so this one. This is pretty much the same treatment that I did to the outside covers, but these are the inside covers. Where the signature gets sewn into. Let me get you the. Okay. So, this is what the cover looks like, basically. It is fabric that I did crazy quilt. So basically 2 little pieces stitched together, folded, ironed open, and then stitched together with other 2 pieces, stitched together with other 2 pieces, 2 pieces. That's what this is. And then I did the same process, heat and bond, and then packing paper. So that's the packing paper right there. Then I did wrap them around the covers. So you can see. Hey, Letitia. Oh, no, it's not Letitia. It's G. I'm seeing things. Sorry. I am seeing things. It's G. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Letitia being here. I'm like, where's Letitia? Okay, let's see here. Okay. This is going by way too fast and it's freaking me out. This heat and bond is pretty good, actually, though that piece of really melts fast. It's probably on too high, but I'm not leaving it on too long. But if you do, you will burn it. You will burn it. Just make sure I'm on camera. Gotta capture all this action. Okay. Alright, let this cool down because I got glue on it. I can see it right here. Ah, it's hot. Yeah, you can feel it. Here's some more. And I take it off again because I don't want that glue to melt. And it'll get on your other fabrics, and it'll get on your iron. So you want to take off the glue. And again, you can feel it. It feels like rough on smooth paper, you know? There we go. Okay. Do that every so often. You could also just, grab another piece of parchment paper. But it's perfectly good. Okay. Right, here we go. This one is one of my favorite fabrics. I want to smooth it out, actually. Ooh, it's too hot for that. It is too hot for this. Or maybe it's because of this, maybe. I don't know. Just want to iron out these wrinkles. Ooh, it's hot. Just iron out this wrinkle. That's all I want. Maybe it's too much to ask for. Okay, stop. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to do that with the next one, too. Okay. Okay. There we go. Who's here? Paper Inspirations. Hey! 2 days in a row, I catch a live, girl. You better go get a lottery ticket. You better go gamble some money. It's nice to see you. I always have a hair everywhere. Oh my god. You guys, I have so much hair that falls out. It's not even funny. It's like I'm always covered in hair, like always. Always covered in hair. It's the worst. On here, melting the glue. We're melting the glue. Okay, that should be it for that one. This is so awesome. This was not this fast the first time around. I still can't get over it. Can't get over it. Okay. I'm trying to smooth it out here. Okay, here too. Okay. There we go. Okay. Making sure I'm good here. Making sure I said hi to everybody. Sometimes I miss people. I don't want to miss nobody. Okay. I'm seeing the fabric come through. I'm seeing the little glue matrix. That's how I know I did a good job here. Okay. All right. This I forgot this whole other half. Soup. Paper Inspirations is soup. Okay, gotta remember. Okay, one by one. I'm going to remember everybody one by one. Okay, that's all of that one. All right. So any glue. You could also, when you shine it to the light, the glue will be shiny on here. And you know where to clean off. Just move it right there. And right here. And right here. Okay. What's with the beeping? Okay. We are going. Oh, I'm so sad that this fabric is done. A lot of my fabrics are down to like the last little bit of fabric. It's really sad. I remember using them up so much. I'm going to miss them. Ooh, what happened here? That's weird. It started to bubble. That has never happened. Oh, you know why? Oh, God, I forgot. So this fabric likes to shrink. Yes, this fabric likes to shrink, and I believe it's already shrunk a little bit. Okay. So that's why on that one, it likes to shrink a little bit. Some fabrics are a little bit more plastic than other fabrics. And this happens to be one of the more plastikier fabrics, so they kind of shrink. So that's what's causing this whole thing to happen. Hopefully that'll still work on the journal. You will have to see, because it seems very, very small compared to the size of this heat and bond. And that just might be because, like I said, the fabric shrinks when it gets hot. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So now these inside covers, they have to be the same exact size as the cover itself. So that is a bit tricky to get correct. It is a bit tricky to get correct. Ooh, sounded like a whistle. Okay, just get this here, then we can move on. I think in the hour I can iron these onto packing paper, I think. Okay, like that. Oh, there's a lot of glue. Hang on. You gotta cool it down. Okay. Oh, there we go. There it is. Big old chunk of glue right there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. There we go. This fabric shouldn't shrink. This is not one of those fabrics. That one might have done better with the lower setting of the heat. If your fabric is more plasticky, use a lower setting on your iron. That'll stop you from having that curling effect that I was having. That was really not that bad. It does smooth out. It does. This one didn't right here, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll live. Okay, good. I think we only have one more after this. And we can move on to the packing paper. And then tonight, I'm going to come back alive at 10. And I'm going to cut it out. Those will be my steps. And then I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm even going to do a little afternoon live tomorrow. And I'm going to sew around the edge because I do this like cute little zigzag stitch all the way around the edge, kind of like a serger type moment. And it works out really well. It's cute. It's really cute. Okay, there we go. Cheryl says, I have general anxiety and depression mental illness sucks. It sneaks up on me. We had a house built. As soon as I began to pack, it hit me. Yeah. Yeah, I remember before I moved, like, I had so much to do, and I just wanted to, like, lay in bed because it was, like, so much. There was so much to do that it was, like, it was a bummer. It would bum me out just knowing how much I had to do. That happens. That happens. Then you're like saying bye to your, there's a lot of memories in a house. A lot of memories in a house. So it's a lot of feelings there. Understandable. Very understandable. Okay. I think we're done with this one. I know about that, girl. I know about that. Let me go get my packing paper. I gotta take this glue off of here. All this glue. To the packing paper. Yes, 1 minute. Hi, there's Letitia. Hi, girl. I laughed because I could have swore I saw your name earlier. That's why I'm laughing. Because I said hi, Letitia, earlier, and I look up and I'm like, oh, that's not Letitia. And I'm like, where's Letitia? She's missing. Okay, so here's my packing paper. And so you'll get this, your fabric, like I said, basically becomes a giant sticker. It has glue on the back. It's shiny on one side, regular fabric on the other side. And you're going to be left with literally 5 yards of this material right here. This is just the plastic that the glue gets like spread on. And you could use this to paint on top of, just to like protect your surface. You can glue on it. I don't know what else I've done. I haven't done much else with it, but I use it as a surface protector before I toss it. So just so you know, beware. I'm going to put this off to the side. I keep it off to the side until I use it. Okay. So you want to be careful with the string. Sometimes our fabric is so like see-through that if you put a string like this, you'll be able to see a string through it. I'm just saying. Okay. me get these out of the way. They're in my way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, today. Earlier in this live, I was like, hi, Letitia. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's not Letitia. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm just slightly going to glue it to the parchment paper, and then, or to not the parchment, to the packing paper. Then I am going to turn it around because it's a lot easier to melt the glue when you're on the side of the glue. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to iron it through the fabric, we're ironing it through the back. So that way it melts faster. Because then you're hitting the glue itself. It's just an easier type. And this right here, you can knock yourself out and move it around if you want to. It's just going to melt the glue. I have it on the hottest setting. Okay. So this is all melted on. Just double checking, but yeah, it should work. It's good. We're good. Okay, so next, make sure I take off the glue here. Just looking at it in the light. Okay. Okay, okay. This one. Does this fit here? No, it's too big. Thought maybe. No, I can only fit 2 on here. Sucks, but oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And you guys, my parchment paper is starting to roll on me. Come on now. Cooperate with me. Okay. Doesn't really matter if it's straight on the paper here or not. Love your fabric. Thank you, Cheryl. Pretty fabric is pretty. And I'm so sad because I'm down to like the last of it. It's really sad. But like I keep telling myself, you know, these are supplies. These are art supplies. Art supplies are not meant to be collected. You have to use them, right? Right? Like, so I gotta use it. Breaks my little heart. But I gotta use it up. Okay, we are all melted. We're all good. I can get 2 pieces on one parchment paper. I suppose the smaller ones would fit here too. Let's see. This one will fit. Cool. So this one fits here. These are for the little ones. See what I'm talking about? The string. String will get stuck on the back of your fabric. And good luck trying to take it off. Okay. Right here. That'll fit. And it won't touch nothing. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's just do it this way. It's too much trouble. It's too much trouble, y'all. It's just going to take a little bit longer to melt because I'm not directly on the And the adhesive, although this is really thin fabric, so we'll have to see how long it takes to glue down. What I could do, just kind of sandwich it. Okay. Now we can iron on the back. Just makes me feel better to iron on the back of it. You know, this pretty much melted it all really well in the front. Just triple checking over here. Okay. And this one is done. So I was able to fit 3 of them on here. So that's good. Let me put this down. I guess we'll put it on the floor because it's so big. It won't fit anywhere else. That little boy. Aw, little fella. Aw, little fella loves his faja, boo boo. You love your faja? Oh, little kisses for your faja, boo boo. Little kisses. Over here, making embellishments while watching. Ooh, what kind of embellishments? Is there a theme? Are you just using up your stash, or what's that? I want to. I need the 411. What's everybody doing on their Friday night? Stay at home edition, right? Stay at home, y'all. Okay. Just gonna melt this on this side. Hi, Daisy. You always have the prettiest patterns when you're working on these collections. Thank you, Betty. And hi, Betty. Hello and thank you. I try, y'all. I really try. I've been getting, like, I had so much fabric at one point, which I still do have a lot of fabric. But, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Oh, my God. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, right, because I have so much fabric. Oh, my God. I was getting, like, extremely picky when I was going to the thrift shops. I was getting very picky because I saw myself having so much fabric. See, it wants to curl the packing paper too. It just gets too hot. This fabric might not work for the cover. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what size this piece of fabric is going to end up being. But I guess we'll find out. We'll do the other one of that fabric. I want to see how it's going to turn out. Boo-boo. I love you, Bobo. He's looking at my mess like, what's happening? I don't know if you can see him over there. You can't see him. I'm trying to show my cat. The cat is a real star of the movie here, of the show, obviously. What's up, Boo-boo? I'm talking about you. You don't like it, Boo-boo? I'm sorry, Boo-boo. I won't talk about you, Boo-boo. I won't say nothing, Boo-boo. I won't say nothing. I'm sorry. Was it disrespectful? So I'm sorry, boy. I'm so sorry. Where's your toy? Huh? Go get your toy. I don't have your toy, Boo-boo. Isn't that the prettiest bed sheet in the world? Right? Right. Okay, so let me see. I have skinnier ones that might fit here. Not that one. Okay, this one would, I think. Ugh, not really. It's too much. It's too much. Maybe this one? Yes, this one will work. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, Yeah, that'll fit. Yep, 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 yep. And this fabric right here, I had so much of it at one point, and now I don't have nothing. So sad to see it go. But it's for the best, you know, it's for the best. You know, you could actually buy vintage bed sheets on eBay. They're really expensive. They really want their top dollar. Goodwill now is expensive with the bed sheets too. I think anything that Goodwill sees you make $1 on, they're like, oh, I want to make $2 off that then. They're on eBay too. Don't think they're not. Okay, making sure there's not a lot of glue. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that this is actually glued on. Okay, just double check on this side. I feel like it is glued down, but I'd feel better if I just did a little pass like that. Okay, so there's another 3 covers. Putting them off to the side. Okay. I know, right, for Goodwill, I'm like, it's given to you for free. Hello, girl. Goodwill is, they're not a nonprofit. I don't think they're a nonprofit. So they're there to make money. They donate. They donate money, but they're there to make their money, which is cool. Totally cool, no problem. I just won't buy there if it's not half off. If it's not half off, and if it's not like a lot of fabric, then I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah. Cali thrift shops though. Cali thrift shops like the mom and pop, or I don't know, mission or whatever charity thrift shops. Those thrift shops are what's up. They have great prices on everything. Everything is really cheap. I mean, you get it for free. Exactly. Get it for free. Goodwill, what are you doing? But again, they gotta make the coin. I get it. I'm not judging. I'm not judging their business model. I'm hoping that once they lift the shut, we might have some good sales. Start a list of things I can't live without. Yes, they've already opened up here. At least thrift shop Goodwill did. They sent me a text message saying that they're open, but they didn't say anything about a sale. I'm sure they're gonna have a sale, but they didn't say anything about it in the email. So I was like, I'm not in a hurry. I'm really not in a hurry to leave my house. It's not until Fauci tells me it's safe. When Fauci tells me it's safe, I'll go. Not till then. When I see Fauci at the mall, I'll go to the mall. I'm not trying to be political. I know I don't get political on my channel, but I just gotta say, give Fauci a raise. Okay. Thank you so much, Patricia. Please give me a little thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this video. It helps me out, and it lets me know that you care. Okay, and I have so much material for all these activities. And I also end up using these spare papers also. I really don't throw anything away unless I have to. Unless I really have to, I keep it. This is one of my absolute favorite bed sheets that I found. It is the prettiest, like tan yellow, mustard yellow with these pink roses. It's so beautiful. I am so sad to see it go. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I'm excited to go back to the stores, though. I really am. I really want to go back shopping. I just don't feel comfortable yet. Do I need to go shopping? Yeah, because I would like to restock my shop with some more fabric samples. But I just don't know yet. I just don't know yet. Okay, this one is done. Make sure we get the corner here. In this corner. Okay. Got one more piece over here to do. Let me see if I have one of the small journal covers. Here's one. Here's a small one. That will fit right there. Yay. Awesome. You're my heat and bond. Betty, you're too much. I can't stand you. Okay, that's a good one. I need to put that on the shirt. I need to heat and bond that to a shirt. Too much. Oh my goodness. Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. How are ya? I'm just kind of trying to glue it to the paper from, like temporarily, I should say. Okay. Here. I'm already thinking like, dang, I should have ordered 2 heat and bombs. I think they took like 3 days to get in. Amazon is back to fulfilling orders, I guess. Or maybe it's because it's considered maybe like a school supply because it's glue. I don't know what they're doing nowadays. Okay. Hot. That's all done. Very cool. So that should be 9 of them. So that's 3 sheets with 3 of them on there. The next ones are only going to be able to do 2. But we'll live. One of them now. And you can buy packing paper on Amazon too if you can't go into the store. But I buy mine at Walmart for like, I think it's like $5 or $6. You get a bunch of it. She does a super job with it. I make a mess. I make a mess too, girl. I make a mess too. Y'all forgive me. Y'all still love me. I'm just gonna melt the glue. I'm just doing it a little bit so I can flip it. So much. I should call this video paper ASMR or something. Parchment paper ASMR. There we go. Almost done here. Like I said, I'm not done yet, but I'll be back tomorrow night, you guys. I'm going to cut these out and like even them out to the size of the journal that they're going to go on. And then tomorrow, I'll also go live. So if you guys are here tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to say right now I'm going to go live at 1. I'm going to try and be a responsible adult and go live at 1. So expect me tomorrow at 1, tonight at 10. And that's Eastern Standard Time. What the heck, Eastern? No, Pacific. Pacific Standard Time. I've never even been to the East Coast. I don't know why I would say that. Ridiculous. Kim, hi Kim. What are you working on? What part and what was that you just peeled off? I already you'll see. Basically, okay, so this is the heat and bond. The heat and bond is basically this is the adhesive gets like squeegeed onto this paper, and then I ironed the adhesive onto the fabric, and so this is what's left of the heat and bond. This is basically the heat and bond with no glue. It's just the back of the heat and bond. So I kept it off to the side. I use it to like paint on top of and glue on top of. Use it as basically as a surface protectant before I toss it out the window. It's too much of that stuff, to be honest with you, but I do love heat and bond. It's just a little bit wasteful. It's just a tiny bit wasteful. I need to find another way. I suspect you could probably do something with alcohol inks on it. I suspect, but I'm not sure. And my suspicions are high. Because alcohol ink, it like does things on shiny plasticky paper, which is what that is. So I have this theory that you could do something with that and alcohol inks. Okay, so this is the inside cover. So basically, these are my mini patchwork junk journals. And on the inside of the journal, you'll see this fabric. And this fabric is what I actually sew my signatures into. So once I get this done, I'm going to put it on parchment paper, not parchment paper, packing paper. And then I'm going to go ahead tomorrow. I'm going to come back and do the stitching all the way around. Tonight I have to come back and make it the same exact size as the book. When you glue, they have a right to paper. When you glue, they have a right to paper. What is the reasoning for that? When you glue, they have a right to paper. What is the type of paper she is? Can you glue it straight to the cardstock and set? Yeah, instead of this right here, you can glue it onto cardstock, and then you just have a piece of cardstock that has fabric on it. I've made journals that way as well. I do this. I may turn it into paper because I sew my signatures into it, you see? So my signatures with my sewing machine are actually sewn on here. So that's why I have to turn it into paper myself. But you can definitely do this heat and bond technique with cardstock, and then you have a junk journal cover with fabric on the outside and cardstock on the inside. I've done that. That is a good look. Okay, last two. You can always, if I've watched people do something and then I'm like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And then I do it myself. And hey, I just modified their technique and I'm working it. That's pretty much how I came up with this technique. I was watching somebody else and I was like, hey, why don't you make the whole inside fabric instead of just the middle where you sew your signatures into? So then I started doing this. And it's nice. It's good to build upon other people's ideas. If you think you could do something much better, let me know how it goes. Let me know. But that's why I turned this into paper first. I think I could just add it to the chipboard. I'm not even sure. I've never actually tried to add this to chipboard, but I can imagine it would work the same as if I added it to cardstock. I've just never done it myself because I always sew on it first, or I do something to it first before I just glue it onto the cover. And then Monday, I'm going to get started on signatures. So We're going to start on picking papers, cutting them down to the right size, folding them. Lots of exciting things. Lots and lots of exciting videos coming to you. I'm thinking I'm going to go live 2 times a day because I'm really trying to get this done. Like I said, usually a collection like this for me would last, I don't know, like 2, maybe 3 months. But I'm really trying to get this out or finished, at least if anybody buys it or not. Whatever, it's fine. The fun part is making them, of course. So that is my plan. And I'm even thinking I'm going to do a video where like I talk about like how much it cost me to make them all, how long it took me to make them all, if I make any money, how much money I made, how much I sold them all for. You'll see every step of the way. I'm going to take pictures live every step of the way of this collection. I'm going to do live. So watch out for all that coming up. Okay. Let me see. Yay, that's what I wanted to see. Also, need techniques for signatures. I've ironed it straight to chipper. Okay, cool, G. Okay. I'm glad that worked. I love heat and bond, and I love to hear different ways to use it. That's awesome. Like I wasn't even sure if it would stick to cardstock, but it did. I love heat and bond. Heat and bond. Okay, we are all done, and I'm just about out of time here. So I'll be back, like I said, tonight, because I got to cut these out. Tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, midnight Eastern, no, because Central Standard Time, and 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're up that late. If not, come back tomorrow. Expect a new video from me in the morning, and I'll be live tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What is that? 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Something like that. I'll be here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate the company. And I'll see you guys tonight, okay? Bye.